Hello, welcome to this episode of Hampton Roads Business Live. My name is Rory Graham, and I'm your host. And today we have the pleasure of having with us Keesha Brooks, who is the owner and founder of Reason Abose LLC in Newport News.
Good morning.
Good morning. You are Newport News,
yes,
right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, why don't you give us, that's an unusual name, Reason Abose. So why don't you give us a overview of what your company does?
Yes. We are a floral designer company, and we also provide wedding and event coordinator services.
Okay, so you do arrangements?
Yes, we do floral decor. All my arrangements I use quality silk flowers, and I create bouquets, boutonnieres, centerpieces, much more.
Okay, and is it just weddings?
No.
Or any event?
In any event. Church anniversaries, of course weddings, birthday parties, baby showers, 50th birthday bash, whatever event you may need.
Bar mitzvahs, whatever, anything, okay. All right, so what areas do you serve? I know you're based in Newport News, but...
Yes, we serve the Hampton Roads and Tidewater area from Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Chesapeake, Suffolk, Hampton, Newport News, Williamsburg, up to Richmond.
All right, so the whole thing.
Yes,
okay,
yes,
well,
most definitely.
That's a big area.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
And we're planning to expand in other cities as well. Right now, I met with a client yesterday, and her wedding is actually going to take place in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I will be handling all her decor, and she'll be taking that with her. So I'm very excited about that.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's a little unusual. Okay. There are. I'm assuming that there are a number of floral arrangers and things. What makes yours different?
Yes. I use quality silk flowers, and all of my arrangements are artificial. But with my arrangements, they're very vibrant colors. I use the client's color schemes, and I also base their arrangements on the venue site. So I pull all of that in. And I love what I do. I'm very passionate. I've been doing arrangements for quite some time. And one thing about me, I do all my decor at night. And I know that's kind of funny, but I do. I start around 10:30 at night till 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I do that when I get closer to the actual event or wedding date.
Okay, and so everything is custom to their style that they're requesting. Okay,
yes.
All right, and so this is not an off-the-shelf kind of a thing where you walk in and pick it. Okay, all right, okay, all right.
I put my special touch to their arrangements.
All right. So you were telling me before we started this interview that there's a difference between an event planner and a coordinator.
Yes.
Can you explain that difference?
Sure. With the planner, they start from the very beginning of an event and a wedding, where they handle contacting all the vendors one-on-one, going over the bride and groom budget, that sort of thing. Me, as the wedding coordinator or event coordinator, we act on the day of the actual event, where we go to, and we go through, do a final walkthrough to make sure everything's set up and ready to go. We follow with the venue manager to make sure the caterers and the staff are ready and on standby. I will follow with the DJ to make sure any last minute changes in song selection that make sure you have the final list. We just make sure everything is completely set up. I do a final walkthrough before the actual wedding ceremony starts to make sure everything's set up there, and then also at the reception, make sure everything's set up.
Well, I know if you're putting on an event, and I've done some conferences and things like that, and I know there's a lot to it, and if you don't have someone helping you out, you think,
Absolutely.
Well, I can do that, I can check this. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
There's a lot to keep, and you've got other things to be doing, and then you're trying to check on this and check on that and chase this person down. It's a mess.
It's a lot, but you know what? That's what we're there for.
Right.
We're the point of contact.
Well, that's why they need somebody like you.
And we have to take that stress off the bride. You want her and the groom to be ready and to enjoy their moment. We're there to eliminate that stress and to make their day just flow very easily for them.
Okay, so I can see where people could certainly use your service, and there is certainly a need out there for that. People are getting married every day, and other type of events. So if someone wants to use your services, they contact you, and what's the process?
Yes, they go to my website, which is www.reason-a-bows.com. And they'll go to the very last tab, they'll complete the form, and I will contact the customer within 48 hours to set up a personal meeting.
Okay. And then you meet with them, and that's where you determine what kind of style they were looking for,
Yes.
that kind of thing? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
That is
Okay. Is there anything I haven't mentioned that you wanted to say, or did I do a good job?
You did a wonderful job.
I did a
And
wonderful
thank you
job.
for having me. I
Oh,
really appreciate
Well,
that.
no problem. No problem.
And
It's-
one final note,
Uh-huh.
Reasonables will be expanding in the future in other decor and other events as well. Please stay
Okay.
tuned.
All right, that's great. We wish you a great deal of success
Thank
with
you.
that. All right, so if you have an event coming up, it doesn't have to be a wedding, any event coming up, and you need it to look nice, or you need someone to run it that can keep everything on schedule and on track and make sure that your event goes off without you having to even think about it, you might give Keesha a call, and her contact information is at the end of this video. It's also at the bottom of this page, and I appreciate you coming in. I wish you a
Aw.
great deal of success.
Thank you so much.
Keep on arranging.
Yeah, most definitely. Will do.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.